Performing arts has never been a real thing of mine, and as a more introverted person, it was something that always intimidated me. Not because I wasn't interested in it, but because I didn't think that was meant for me. I didn't have that confidence. So I think that pole being a marriage of art and sport in a way has just been a fantastic way for me to use my body as art, which has been really cool. My name's Regina. I'm known in the pole community as Reggie, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I have been pole dancing for about 4 years now. I took my first intro class the very end of 2019, and then COVID happened, and June 2020 was when I bought a home pole. I had actually been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I made a friend there she was also training aerial arts, including pole, and I went to see her perform and was immediately just enthralled and fascinated and just wanted to learn more. I would describe my movement style as indulgent, patient, sometimes even languid. I like to really take my time. Sometimes something I like to embody in my movement is syrup or honey, so a thick, sort of viscous flowing. So soft but not without edges, and smooth but not without friction. There's definitely a balance to my style, but I would say for the most part it's pretty slow, and I really like to take my time and sit in a movement and see how far I can take it. Incorporating music that really spoke to me, and actually allowing myself to just have my movement respond to the music, as opposed to being hyper fixated on the aesthetics of certain things or trying to hit certain tricks. That just sort of organically led me to realize that taking my time just felt right. And once I really felt that, it just sort of became my thing. And I feel I've really leaned into it more and more. And not really in a conscious way, but it's more interesting being perceived by others as moving very slowly, moving very intentionally and stuff, because I am not necessarily thinking about that when I go into my movement, but it just seems to be what I respond to in a very organic way.
Qu'est-ce que je vais te nommer? Je vais te nommer l'amour, l'amour tendre, l'amour qui chante doucement dans mon cœur, l'amour sans logique à la raison. Qu'est-ce que je vais te nommer? Je vais te nommer l'amour, l'amour tendre, l'amour qui chante doucement dans mon cœur.
Some of the challenges that I experienced in the beginning really don't ever end. I will say that it's a sort of ongoing challenge, but just understanding and learning more about my physical limitations. There's only so much that a human body can do. And in the pole community, there are so many like former gymnasts, former ballet dancers, things like that. And so while I try not to compare myself to others, I'm not going to get every single trick. I'm not going to be the most flexible or hypermobile person in the studio, and that's okay. Learning to really take what are my strengths and just make that more my thing, as opposed to trying to dance like someone else. Just dance like, I just want to dance like me. My favorite shapes are for sure a ballerina. I love a Superman. I absolutely am in love with a Remy sit to a layback. It feels so freeing and it's really pretty and it feels very secure. I've gained a few things from pole dancing that have been absolutely invaluable. A lot stronger and, just more confident in my body at this point. I've, found a really wonderful community through pole. There are a lot of really kind people, really fun people, like-minded individuals who are fascinating outside of the studio. It's been a really great way for me to make friends. It has become a really big part of my identity. Outgoing, a little less shy, a little more willing to take a chance and meet new people, which was not something that came naturally to me before. So yeah, just the community that I've been able to form through pole has been amazing.